All right, no tsunami for this earthquake. Milky Way. Hi, Scotty. How are you, sweetie? All right. Scotty, it looks like you're the only mod here. Bill, you are too. Please keep everybody. Buster's not here, sweetie. Buster, thank you for the prayers. Um, keep the emojis down. To tell people only 3, and they have to write the word out if they insist on writing the number. Okay? All right, here we go. First to report on this earthquake was Germany. That is GFZ. They had it at a 5.7, downgraded it immediately to a 5.6. And then EMSC, the Watchman, hi, sweetie, prayers, thank you. EMSC sent out a tweet for a 5.6. After USGS posted, they upgraded it. Okay. BMKG said it was a 5.9. They may change their mind now. Australia said it was a 6.0. So what we're going to do first, and they sent out a tweet, we're going to go to USGS webpage. All right. USGS says it is 6.0, 110 kilometers southeast of Kira Solomon Islands. They've got it at 10 kilometers in depth. All right. Next up, we'll go to EMSC because they used EMSC after GFC. So we're going to go to EMSC now. Let me open them up. They now have it after USGS posted as a 6.0. Solomon Islands region. They've got it at 10 kilometers in depth. Okay. This is European Earthquake Center. That is EMSC. All right. Next up, we'll go to GFC. That's Germany. I'm worried about them. They may have upgraded. We will see. Going to Germany. Nope. They still have it as a 5.6 as an automatic. It has not been seen by a person. It's only been seen by a computer. Okay, 5.6. Next up, we're going to go to Australia. Oh, BMKG. BMKG is the Indonesia Earthquake Center. GFC is the Germany. Z, that is. So we're going to go to BMKG. We're opening them up. They still have it as a 5.9. They've got it confirmed. I'll have to show you a screenshot. Hang tight for 1 second. BMKG. We're going to open that up. Okay. BMKG's webpage. 5.9. Okay. And they've got it at 57 kilometers in depth. Next up would be Australia. And I'm going to pull them up just to be on the safe side and see what they've got. Now, they sent out a tweet for 6.0. Let's see if they're keeping it there. Nope. They upgraded it to a 6.1. Hang on. Let me go to my screenshots. And we'll copy that one. And then we're going to put the 6.1 next to it. You know, there's always one, guys. There is always one. It has to make life difficult. So let's go there now. Screenshot 6.1. This will be in the comment section after this video gets posted. Copy. But it'll be in the right place when I post screenshots into the post section. And let's go here. Australia, Epicenter upgraded. And paste that. And then go here and copy this. Come on. Nope. That's what I want copied. Copy. And paste. Okay. Let me show you what they have now. And I'll have to enlarge it. They've got it at 47 kilometers in depth. The magnitude's down there at the bottom, a 6.1. So they went from a 6.0 to a 6.1. Solomon Islands region. Okay? That's Australia's webpage. All right. Now we're going to go to disaster alert. Let me open that up. And we're going to do that. Let me go. Like I said, no earthquake. None. It's guaranteed to be what it is. It can take USGS up to 24 to 48 hours to change their mind. Australia just seems to be faster. Okay? All right, let me read this. An earthquake of magnitude 6.0 at a depth of 10 kilometers. That's 6.2 miles has occurred. 110 kilometers south-southeast of KIRA, Solomon Islands, as reported by the National Earthquake Information Center, the NEIC of the USGS. Preliminary. Nothing is, you know what I mean, as you can tell by Australia. So let me give you some statistics and I'll show you where it took place. Okay, you'll have the epicenter in the description box. And you'll have that USGS is the primary data source. No volcano near this earthquake. Estimated release of energy was 15,080 tons of TNT, equivalent to 0.9 atomic bombs going off. Okay, now we're going to show you where this took place. Open sesame. Oh, it looks like, let's see if, yep, USGS did it. We've got a 5.6 I'll have to get to you after this. Okay. Let's open that up. All right. It is on a fault line, just so you know. It is on a fault line. And here it is, and I'll tell you what fault line it's on in just a second. Okay, hang tight for 1 minute. Let me click on that. Pacific Australian plate boundary. Okay. It moves 93.3 millimeters a year. Just so you know. I don't know if you want that in screenshots or not, but that's it. I've got it. All right. Let me say hey to everybody, and then we'll go through and make sure everybody's staying the way it is, okay? All right. Hi, John P. Oh, John P., since our conversation, would you mind being a mod too? Because you come to these quite often, okay? Just answer yes or no. We had a conversation, only 3 emojis and no numbers. All right, hang on, John P. We had the conversation. Let me see what we got here. Only 3 emojis. You give everybody 1 warning on live earthquake reports. If they do not remove it, you remove it for them. If they do it again, you block them. Okay? Okay, John. Type something so I can see that you're got a wrench. There you go. Bill, meet John P. He and I had a conversation on our messenger. He understands. Who else is? Milky Way, sweetie. Meet John. Let's go. Message, reaction, view. Let me see what you got here. I got you, John P. You went and did it again, but you removed it. Okay. I appreciate you, sweetie. All right. Let's see what else we got here. You remembered. Just try to keep that in mind, okay? So what we're going to do is go through this one more time. And for those of you who don't understand why only 3 emojis, is YouTube will hold it up to 24 to 48 hours before anybody can leave a comment, along with the numbers. Okay? They don't like numbers and a lot of emojis on this channel. Just so you know. All right. First, to post on this was Germany, GFC. They had it at a 5.7, downgraded it to a 5.6. EMSC sent up a tweet for a 5.6. After USGS posted, yeah, they changed their mind again. All right. And then we got a tweet from, we got a thing from BMKG stating it was a 5.9. And then Australia posted it was a 6.0 on a tweet. And then they changed their mind. All right. So you know. All right. So we're going to go to USGS. Open Sesame. All right. And it's still there. USGS states it's a 6.0, 110 kilometers south-southeast of K-I-R-A, Solomon Islands region. They've only got it at 10 kilometers in depth. All right. Next up is EMSC. Anyway, they became the next to be in line. So even though GFC posted it first, we're going to EMSC. EMSC sent out a tweet for 5.6. They now have it as a 6.0 after USGS posted and they changed their mind. Okay? That would be EMSC, the European Earthquake Center. They got it Solomon Islands region. Next up, go back. Let's go to Germany's page. Now, they said it was 5.6 the first time we checked live on here, so they kept it there. Let's see what they're saying. Oh, ding dong. Hang on a second. They took that 5.6 and they copied Australia. They now have it at a 6.1. Hang on, guys. Like I said, the 2 pages that always do this is Australia and yeah. Let me see here. Let me do this screenshot. And hang tight. And get rid of this one. Which one did I have here, guys? Hang on. It was Germany. Okay. Where's Germany at? There's Germany. Bill, I just got your text message. I will look into it, okay? Hang tight. Germany. Hang on, guys. I'm trying to do a screenshot here. Okay, let's go back here. Germany now has it at a 6.1 screenshot. They say confirmed. All right, let me get their webpage here and copy and put it down there with Australia. I don't know if USGS will change their mind. I guess time will tell. GFZ, Epicenter, upgraded, and paste. Copy and paste. All right, let me show you what we got now. They went from the right. Let me enlarge this. This is Germany's earthquake center, and they still have it at 10 kilometers in depth. They now have it, okay, as a 6.1. All right. I keep getting a text message here. Hang on. All right. Let's go to what's next? Australia. Now, Australia put out a tweet for a 6.0, and they also upgraded it to a 6.1. Whether USGS will do that or not, I don't know. Let's see what Australia's got it at now. Guys, you're not going to believe this. Australia changed their mind again. Hang on, guys. They now have it at a 5.9. Solomon Islands region. Screenshot. Copy it. Watch my temper. Hang tight for 1 minute, guys. Australia EQ Center playing with the numbers. Paste. Sorry, this is just aggravating. They shouldn't be posting if they're not sure. Copy. Hang tight for 1 second. Paste. Now let's see if I did that screenshot. So Australia's going to have 3. Okay? Australia's going to have 3. I don't know what to tell you, but I did. Hang on for 1 second. Opening up Australia. And now they've got it as a 5.9 at 12 kilometers in depth. Guys, this is aggravating, and I don't mind saying so. They now have it as a 5.9. Okay? John P., we don't advertise other people's channels, okay? Not here. All right? All right. So now, Australia had it at a 6.0, a 6.1, and now a 5.9. Okay? Count to 10. All right. So, let's see here. I think we've got it all done. And we covered everybody. All right? All right. Let me calm down a second. I get aggravated, guys. Sometimes I get aggravated with incompetence. Why post an earthquake if you're not sure? Okay, why is my question. All right. You know? Okay, Watchman, thank you, sweetie. All right. Phil, thank you. And I will take care of it, okay? I promise. I got your text message. Milky Way, thank you. Watchman, thank you for coming in. Okay? Let me see what I got here. John, I saw what you put up there. You can't have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 emojis. We had that conversation, okay? I thought you understood. The Watchman. God. All right. I am going to go ahead and get moving. Milky Way, Scotty, thank you. Bill, thank you. I appreciate you. And you're trying. Okay. Brenda, hi, sweetie. Thank you for the lovely comment this morning. You're awesome. No, just don't do more, okay? I need these earthquakes to go out. Thank you, Bill. I appreciate it. What do we got here? Bill. I'm just trying to see who all's here. Okay. Let's see when the last major one was. Watchman, hang on. And let me go back here. The last major earthquake was on 2/16 of this month. It was 6.0 Russia. And there was one on 2/15, and that was another one in Russia. There was one on the 13th. It was a 6.5, downgraded to a 6.4. We've had a lot of 6-pointers this month. There was one on the 12th, Chile, 6.2. There was one on the 10th, a 6.2, Fiji. Okay? And those are the earthquakes we had. Whoops. 6.1 on the 4th of this month, Kermadec Islands, New Zealand. And yes, I do keep track of all the major earthquakes. Okay, Watchman? I appreciate you. Just so you know, Watchman, okay? I do keep track of all the 6ers and 7s and everything else, okay? All right, I'm going to get moving. I love you guys. Big bear hugs. You be safe out there. We got a nor'easter going up the East Coast this Sunday. They're predicting 60-mile-an-hour winds, up to 6 inches to 12 inches of snow from Maine all the way down to my area, but not quite, up near West Virginia. So please be careful, okay? The Watchmen, kind of strange. Those floods up in Alaska, and nobody talks about them. Yeah, they are. Sweetie, check my page. Go to weather warnings and advisories in the post section. All of the weather stations are talking about it, okay? All right. I'm going to go. Just Tim, I love you, sweetie. I love your videos. I'm sorry I haven't been on YouTube much, okay? I will go check them out soon. Bill, I'm right with you, sweetie. I will take care of this, okay? Love you bunches. Bye-bye for now. Bear hug.